Hey, what's going on, guys? So, up early for me. It's 10:44 in the morning, and I decided to upgrade this MacBook Pro, 13-inch base model MacBook Pro. This is from 2019, and I'm gonna do a review on this and when I get my new MacBook because reviewers, man, sometimes you got to take what they say with a grain of salt. Like, I remember when they talked about this device 5 years ago. Oh, you shouldn't buy it. It's not going to last. Is this, is that. Works perfectly fine. Okay. Have not had any issues. The only issue I've ever had with this is the battery needs maintenance. Okay. But it'll still charge to 100%. It'll still hold a charge. All right. But I was asked about a second monitor. So I basically use my iPad as my second monitor. I used to travel a lot, so I never really had a need for a much bigger, like 27-inch, 37-inch monitor. So all I do is basically, I'll say I'm doing something over here with the mouse. I'll just move the mouse. Come on. There you go. I'll just move the mouse over here and work on whatever I need to work over here. Same thing. It's no different, right? And then when I'm done, whatever I'm doing over here, I can just jump back over here and move around over here. Or I can do screen mirroring where I can take whatever's here, put it over here, working on something there, and then I normally edit videos over here using LumaFusion. So I have my system the way that I do it. Other people do it a different way, but it's basically whatever way works for you. So don't really get into too much of what these reviewers tell you when it comes to buying products like a Mac or an iPad, because it all depends on how you're using it. So for me, this 8 GB system, this I bought on the military base, the AFIS military base, Luke's Air Force Base to be exact. This Mac at the time was 11.99 or 12.99. Can't remember. But I bought this open box for $9.50. Okay, that was 5 years ago. And it's still in great shape, no scratches or anything. Try to keep all my stuff in good condition, and I keep this keyboard cover the same with the Mac. I want to keep those keys clean of any dirt or anything like that, right? But the reason why I say that is because, man, they were killing this Mac because it only had 8 GB of RAM and storage. There's only 128 gigabytes of storage on this, which is why I have that SSD. But I use cloud storage, so memory doesn't even matter to me. Even recording on my iPhone, I usually take the base model iPhone Pro Max because I don't keep anything on my phone. Everything goes to the cloud. So again, you got to kind of take what they say with a grain of salt. Now I understand read and write speed. The more memory you have, the more speed you can get. And with the more RAM, you can do more things. You don't have to worry about memory swap with the SSD, putting pressure on your memory for the SSD. I understand all that. But for me and the way that I use my computer, I'm not a gamer, I'm not a software developer, I'm not a high-tech YouTuber where I'm putting out videos that are a terabyte, 2 TB. I'm not using 10-bit cameras, 422. I'm not rendering in ProRes. I'm not doing any of that, right? My codecs is basic H.265 or H.264. I'm using a Sony a6400 and a Sony ZV-1, right? Those are 8-bit cameras. Those are 420, not 422. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it, because you can get away with whatever device you're using as long as it works well for you. I see some of these guys, they have like 50 tabs open, right? They're actually web developers or whatever, gamers. And it's like, bruh, I have maybe 3 tabs open at the most. Same with my iPad. The upgrade to the iPad, what is it, the M4? No, I got the M1 with the mini LEDs. Blacks are fine. Everything is fine. I keep this thing in great condition. So my whole thing, bro, is get what you need, not so much what the YouTuber needs. The YouTuber is always going to push you to get the most expensive, most advanced thing. And do you really need it? Okay. Do you really need to spend that kind of money for that device? If not, cool. Use what you got. Be happy with what you got, okay? I'm not about to spend $4,000 for a machine that I'm not going to even use half the power for. The 8 gigabytes of RAM, the 512 gigabytes is more than enough for a hobbyist, not a professional YouTuber. YouTube is a hobby, not a job for me. All right, guys. So, hey, I appreciate everybody watching and listening. But yeah, buy what works for you. Don't worry about buying things that work for somebody else. If you're not even doing any of that, you don't even have the equipment for all that, why even worry about it? All right, guys. So that's it for now. Hey, I'm out. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your day.